For the video, I'm going to preface this one is different from the 3 that are already uploaded. I have Fennel with me here because I was having issues recording it when I streamed this last. So here we are.
This is the redo.
Mm-hmm.
It's the redo and the undo.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
I think I gotta raise your volume a bit.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes.
200.
Need a lift to the plate?
Oh, we're back here.
Yes.
Easy.
In chapter 4 and 5 is what I gotta make up.
One thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Man, that feels so long ago.
Yes.
Probably because it was a long ago.
It was long, and I took 2 different week-long breaks because I am incompetent.
You wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
But
Yep, right on the head.
hopefully,
So, seeing as we
software
don't have
doesn't
any family
want
of our own, how about
screw
you
with
let
me
us
this
get
time
party girls
around.
for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
So how is your life in quarantine thus far?
Good. I'm filming the video with Michaela Colgan
Okay, then.
tomorrow.
Guess
Oh,
you're all
nice.
invited.
I
Here's
get
to
to
awkward family reunion.
film with a childhood hero, and I
Wow.
am very happy.
A childhood hero who passes for a psychopath in that movie, but it's fine.
Honestly, he looks like a crackhead, and he also talks like one too, and it's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some
But yeah, our next video is going to be on how to liquefy a body, so I'm surprised that our school allowed us to do it.
You
That's
hear me?
fun.
We're literally just using a whole bunch of lye and going to liquefy a body.
I'm not going plateside for the reason
Alright.
you think I am.
That can only end well.
You saw the way the reactor went.
Well, we're
It was
liquefying
huge,
wildebeest, basically.
Because
It's
of all
like
the
this
lockout.
expired meat that
Wasn't
looks a
that what
lot
you
like
said?
wildebeest.
Yeah. That was
I
wishful thinking.
trust you,
Deep down, I know it was my fault.
but
I used a more powerful
That's
blasting
the wrong
agent than
choice.
the
Trusting me is
directions
always the
called for.
wrong choice.
It
yeah.
had nothing to do with the Mako.
Also forgot how much of a pain this bike minigame is, so that's gonna be
Let's
fun.
say you're right. So what?
I'm planning
Oh, yeah.
on using a weaker
The way of
blasting
recovering
agent this time.
MP
But since I
in
can't get in touch with my supplier,
in hard
the
mode.
only option is
Yeah,
to
well,
leave
for the
warehouse
bike
owned by
segment, it's
Shinra.
fine.
Shimra.
But yeah, I just found out like there's a way using
your
some
help, we
gems
won't
or
need
whatever that you can just get your thing back to full,
Yeah.
regardless of where you are.
With, I
ID
wanna say it's
scan,
MP Absorb. It's very specific, but MP Absorb and an all materia on the same thing. So, like, you have to have 2 fire materia
Alright,
equipped.
here comes the hard part.
And that is...
But
The fake
What
IDs
you're
may have
talking
held
about.
up, but from this
the
point
way
on,
magic
we
works
get
in
paid
this
by
game,
speed.
it's all, it has to be fitted in. You know the menus I always pause on immediately?
No need to
Yes,
worry.
I love
We
it.
got loud, remember?
Yes.
I love it when
You do know how to
the
drive,
menus come
right?
up because that's the real game.
mandatory training.
Well then,
Um,
you gonna take my breath away?
So
Take
that
my
pretty
breath
much,
away? Your amazing
depending on what materia I fit in, is what spells and stuff I can use,
Yeah.
and what variations.
We've got company.
So in order to
Yeah,
use,
there's like fire, like there's
Not.
there was like the electric spell and then there was a higher electric spell.
yes.
I remember you used that on sentries.
Yes, because they can't handle electricity for life. But the way to use it on like multiple enemies or with added effects is linking materia together, which is what that little line in between the slots mean.
Oh,
Yeah. So I can't use fire on every enemy unless it's paired with an all materia. So if you want to get
I guess MP steel plus with all materia would be very, very broken.
yes, that's why it has to take up 4 slots total,
Is it just me or did we slow down?
and you can't use it on every spell. And you need one link. One link just for all, and then another link just for MP Absorb.
What do we do?
That still sounds like
Better hurry, Cloud.
that sounds cool though. I don't like
It
just constant special attacks.
And then one of my favorite things from the original that I really want to do, so I can break it stuff, is there's a materia called 4 times, and there's a materia called mime, and you could link 4 times, not just with regular materia, but with summons as well. So you could do 4 times, like Bahamut or whatever. And then on regular materia you can mime it with another character. So you get like 8 times like ice, let's say, and it's just stupid.
All of the ice. I will have the Frost King.
And then I highly recommend you look into this. There's a summon called Knights of the Round, which you could do that 4 times, and it's just ridiculous looking. And a whole bunch of audio
all of the
garbage.
knights. All of the knights.
All of them.
Heads up! Drones!
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge, gun it.
There's actually an argument that like this game isn't that good, or it's not faithful to the original at all.
Oh my god, I hate those people.
Fair enough. All right then.
It's a good game.
It is.
It's working!
Like, I will say, if you don't like linear progression, you're not gonna like this game. Because it's just a bunch of hallways. But that was Midgar in the first place.
That was a lot of Final Fantasy, wasn't it? It was just
Yeah, it was.
linear hallways.
It's a FF7 specifically was very, very linear. Like, yeah, you have this open world you can explore, but for the most part, it's like I can't do anything in this area until much, much later. So I guess I'll do the story.
Like, wherever you want, it's just like, it's no point.
Yeah.
Screw this.
That's some super secret technique.
Sure.
You got a
I
fancy
guess
name
I'll just
for
stop.
it?
That's fine.
Of course not.
Yeah.
We should keep our distance to be
I don't know.
safe.
I still love this game. I don't care what people say. It's fun as
That's
hell.
an ex-soldier for you.
Actually,
Next to him.
graphics are amazing.
Like kids.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I can give more character growth characters because I guarantee you, I would not feel as sad with Jesse
Oh yeah. And it
if
what
it was the
sucks
original.
what sucks is I said it in that stream. But like I feel like she looks the best at that point,
No,
and it's
head straight for the
unfair.
warehouse.
Oh, you can just skip the bike
The road
minigame?
is almost
Yes.
done.
Why are you talking like
That's
that?
a thing you can do?
Yes, but for the sake of continuity, and because I'm not a coward, I'll do it anyway.
Do you get it for this?
First time around, you get like a manuscript, so you can upgrade your weapons more. This time, not really, because I already did it. It's whatever.
Freaking ridiculous!
Also, I hate that Wedge is already at half health. That makes me very uncomfortable.
Which is trying his hardest, right?
Time's up. Break off.
He is, but I can't, like, there's not too much I could do in the way of protecting him. It's just like, alright, hopefully you're fast enough to kill the enemies, if not, they're taking it. Also, Roche is a dick.
That was just not needed at all.
No,
Yeah, God.
he just killed an innocent man.
Oh, wait, give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross
Suffer
it,
for
you
this
die.
alone.
Now, mind if I cut in?
Stupid blade beams.
Splendid. I've been looking for a new damn
Destroys
partner.
bridges. Which again,
Private party, huh?
I get that you're a little crazy,
I'll settle for a race then.
but we're in a residential area. People kind of need those bridges.
So terribly
That's fine.
sorry. Your words failed to reach
Not
my
my
ears.
issue.
Sluggish and slow as they are.
Damn it.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may
Rose
address
is-
me by the
Ah.
more accurate appellation.
I took my hand off the controller for a second. He's such a good character, and he's used
My
in
ears are attuned to the
I
feminine
think
voice.
just this
Ugh,
chapter.
this guy is the worst.
Yes, this is the
Damn it.
content test I've been waiting for.
Rob, we need help! Please!
I'm trying, Wedge. I can't hit him. Oh wait.
Need to recharge. Once more. My heart beats faster by the second.
Come on.
Two.
Just get hit.
Wonderful gift you've given to me.
Come on.
What say we shift it into
Taking
high
damage.
gear?
I hate. Like, I like this minigame, but on hard mode, this is ruthless.
What is he up to now?
Same shit.
It's no healing.
Not bad.
It's the big of my
And an
existence.
abiding affection for your mount. But
Can't equip materia to make it
one
easier.
cannot simply ride one bike.
Damn it.
Fiery
I knew it was
gift
coming, and I didn't. I just
One
panicked.
must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
Crazy bastard.
Embrace your emotions. Bear your heart to the world.
Flailing, please. I think I missed that. Which that's upsetting. Oh no, I might have hit him.
Dancing friend.
You still going at it?
Yep.
Oh, your HP is not that high.
No, but neither is his. Ouch.
It's no fair. He gets to shoot lightning at you.
Yeah, I can't use my materia on this bike for the life of me.
We're not gonna make it.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh, the fire.
Don't
Oh, what?
Echo Wedge. Oh, thank God. He's dead.
For me, it just froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
Yeah, for some reason my computer went into sleep mode, which I don't get why.
Don't be
Bad
upset.
enough.
As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty.
Also, she should have just
Until one of
shot
our
instead of
flames is
waited a
forever
second.
extinguished, our dance will never end. Going for me.
Don't fall asleep right now. These soldier boys.
Come on, let's push it past the
With their
red
swords.
line.
Jesse, take over.
Also, I love how ridiculous this is. Like, granted, it's badass for Cloud. But just the fact that he can jump from one moving bike to another and do a flip on one of those
I
bikes.
do believe this round
But
is
when a bridge
yours.
falls, he can't just jump off of the rubble to save himself.
Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
Alright, goodbye, Rose. We won't see you for another.
Until
What
we
year
meet
is it?
again, my
5
friend.
years.
We did it!
Go team!
What?
I thought you see him again when you do the fight.
Yeah, in this chapter, but I gotta make a goof. It's not the goofs per minute. Not looking great. Also, did I get Jesse to love me this time?
You failed the test.
Nope. Go
Yeah,
figure.
What test?
Driving.
Looking at clicker games. I'm
I'm
trying to
great
figure
at
out if I
driving.
should get a clicker game.
Great at
What
scaring
clicker
the
game?
passengers more like.
I don't
Not
know.
used to having
Adventure
one.
Capitalist or maybe VR Field
Maybe you
Illuminati.
should just let
I haven't
me
seen that
drive.
one before.
Nope.
I'm gonna
There's a
just.
Cookie Clicker 2?
Guess I'll take one for the
They
team
made
and
two
do
of
that
them?
when we're again.
Why would you?
Was the first not enough?
Not enough cookies
Oh
or
my
cluck?
god, there's level progression?
Look at that. It's the end of the ride.
That's
That-
not my cookie clicker.
That just makes
I
me
won't stand for
upset.
this. I'm gonna go join the Illuminati. Oh, there's
Okay.
an idle streamer. There's an idle streamer one. I should get that one. You
Okay.
can be the most famous streamer. That's how.
We'll go
This is
on
how you
from
become
here.
famous,
Don't wanna
Gingy.
draw
You're
too
doing
much
it all
attention to
wrong.
ourselves.
I am doing it wrong, but I'm also not a
did these things
sellout,
leave a mark?
so
They got you pretty good.
I've at least got that going for me.
And I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry, we'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
Oh, I love how for the picture they just have a very clear ninja knockoff
That's
as their
fun.
avatar. It's like, yeah, that's just ninja. They're not
Yeah.
even trying to hide it.
Also, I am very thankful that this time around on the bike minigame I didn't die twice, because that was embarrassing last time. It was no bueno.
The residential area's just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors?
Also, this probably only bothers me, but the whole triangle
You've got an arm on you.
segment, or not segment, but the little prompt, when this game eventually comes to Xbox, it's gonna be a Y, and I just can't envision what that prompt is gonna look like in my head. Like, it just looks bad.
I mean, honestly,
Employee housing district.
I feel like
When your parents
if
worked
you-
for Shinra.
I never really got into consoles
All
until
their
very
reactors were slowly
recently.
killing the planet.
Because ever since then, it was just my 3DS, and I only use Nintendo stuff, and only recently have I been, like, branching out. But, like, until recently, like, I still can't find why you would choose an Xbox over a PlayStation. Nintendo is something special. I still can't figure. There's very few exclusives, and I don't like any of the exclusives.
As for that, it's just Xbox is much more
Still leaves the lights on every night. For the
graphically
comes home,
sound.
eats every other blue
So, like,
moon.
yes, both of them, both
Listen, old
PS4
fashioned
Pro and
back.
Xbox One X
Think she'll make
can
us
do
pizza?
4K, but from what I
She's
understand,
quite the cook.
it's a lot more
Quick to whip
stable
up
and looks a lot
finger-licking
more
food
crisp
even if you
on
drop by in
Xbox,
the dead of night.
And she
Oh.
loves
and it
guest
has a
house
much
for
more
second
consistent
dinner.
frame rate for a good amount of games. I'm not going to say
Let's
all
hit
of
it.
them,
Cloud, you know what to do.
but
Why don't you
really,
go around the corner over
what
there?
does quality matter
Okay.
when
It's a shame
PlayStation
you
just
won't get to
has
try the Midgar
so
special.
many better
You would've
exclusives?
liked it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It's still. I have both pieces of hardware, but an original PS4 and a 1S for the Xbox.
With your help, we won't need luck.
It does the same thing.
You'll take on just about
Just
any job,
honestly,
right?
like,
Well, I need you to rob
PlayStation's
my house.
menu
Think you can do that
UI
for me?
is a lot better. It's cleaner, but it's slower. Like, it takes a good
Go in
like
through the
2 or
back
3
door when the
seconds
coast
to
is clear.
load
A
my
signal
friends
will be
list, and
obvious.
it's not like I have a huge friends list. I have a couple people, but it's like, oh, we gotta load everything,
come on.
and it's like,
It's go time.
but why?
Yeah, I guess maybe if they just have, like, I guess, are the assets even that big? I don't even know.
I don't know. Regardless, and then Xbox has ads on the front page immediately,
Time to go.
which I hate. Just let me play my video games and follow these cats, apparently. Because the cat knows that I have to be a sneaky boy. And then to finish that statement, the Switch is just the Switch.
Find a room with 2
Yeah,
doors.
Switch
So who
is
cares?
the Switch is a whole nother.
Don't take the one in front of you.
It
You want the
it would
room
be
on the right.
awesome if a
That's
device
where
like
you'll
that
find it.
could handle games of like this quality. But it's just not gonna happen. But I will give it credit where credit is due.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no
I
way
say
she'll
games of
find
this
you.
quality, and when the door doesn't load in right, so that's fine. Way to make me look like a
That'll be in
hypocrite.
there, but it's okay.
That just came back to bite you so quickly.
Yeah.
I need you to grab his Shinra
Granted, the
ID card.
PS4
Yeah,
is like
I know I should do it myself. but-
6, 7 years old. I
But
think.
I honestly don't think I'm up to it.
Oh
Just
wow.
do this for me,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, you never really realize, like, how impressive these games are. Until you realize, like, oh, we've been in quote-unquote next-gen for 6 years. Bare minimum.
What's this?
I haven't even, like... The Switch has, like, some graphically intensive games, but it's nothing like... It's more, like, stylized. It's not, like, hyper-realistic like
Yeah.
PlayStation here.
I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress
Have you seen
now.
the Outer Worlds
It wasn't
running on
easy,
Switch?
And I had a lot of help
no,
from
I
people
haven't.
along the way.
It...
But I
Outer
managed to
Worlds is
land
the
a
limit.
starring role.
Of, like...
And placed our two
It can't go any higher than that, that's it.
Yeah, like, it does not...
Jesse,
Normally I'm
Raspberry
not super
has
like, oh, the games have to look the
princess?
best. But... God bless anyone who's playing that version of Outer Worlds and being like, yeah, this is fine.
I can deal with this.
Yeah.
My dad,
Like, I got The
he was a
Witcher
maintenance supervisor
on
at the
Switch, and I'm like,
reactor.
alright, I can see where corners were cut. But it still overall looks pretty good. And it's like, it's Witcher on the Switch, you know.
Thanks.
I got what I bought. But that is just... Pooh boy. It is not fun to look at. Also, Jesse's dad is like half dead or whatever. It's fine.
Don't worry about it, it's
Yeah.
fine.
But what were you about to say?
That's on your deathbed, on the deathbed. Don't worry about it.
Alright. So you just stole from a dead man. And that's fine.
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give
Are
up
these
on
are we
gold
grave
saucer?
robbers now?
How long has it been since you even
What?
performed?
Are we grave robbers now?
Pretty
people
much.
really
We
rely
just
on
Metal
this.
Geared our way
As a stagehand,
into
though,
this
right?
woman's house
You can be one of those
and stole from
anywhere.
her
So why
half-dead
not go
husband.
home and get a
It's
job
fine.
At the Sector 8 theater.
I'll think about it. You know,
On,
I'd
only,
really love to stay
only,
and chat, but
only in
we
Final
gotta
Fantasy.
go.
So soon?
Oh, I
Yeah, well,
guarantee
we
you it's
hadn't
not
even
only
planned
this
on dropping
game.
by. But Wes
Yeah.
wanted some of your famous meat.
Ever seen a Hideo Kojima
So
project?
good.
Oh boy.
Can I tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple
Some of that
slices,
stuff is
Mr.
questionable
Stark.
at best.
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me
I
going
love
to
these
work
characters
on an empty stomach.
so much.
I'm planning on using
But
a
also I
Rico
want the
blasting
Zal
agent this
that they
time.
had.
Since I can't get in
This
touch
Cloud
with
is
my
lonely
supplier,
boy.
our only option is to loot a
Oh,
warehouse
pretty.
owned
I
by
love 'em all.
Shinra.
They are.
Hey there.
Biggs is like, oh, what a guy.
This it?
How can you not fall for him?
A handsome man.
Now comes the hard part.
And then Jesse, absolute cutie. And then
I'm gonna
Wedge,
use this to sneak into
has
the
cats.
7-6 annex.
All right, let's get to it.
also I like how
Sorry,
he's
but you're
still like
staying
just
outside.
rubbing his stomach.
Only I know what to steal from where, so it's
It's
gotta
like-
be me who goes
He
in.
really did eat, so like,
we came all this way just to eat pizza?
he
You
has
think
a
I'd let
big
you off that
appetite.
easy?
'Cause
You're gonna
he's
earn
big
every
chunky
slice
boy.
helping Cloud. Just do
On
the thing
computer,
where you
I
draw
told you
everyone's
not to go into
attention
sleep
away,
mode.
like you did at my parents.
Well
What's the
plugged
word
in.
again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what?
That's what he meant
Does
to
this
do.
mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to
I
dinner?
gotta remember to fix it afterwards.
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside. Yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and
Cool.
make for the warehouse
I
plaza.
think
The more hell you raise,
I
the
know
more
how
time
to
you buy me.
do this with minimal
You're
damage.
gonna run this guy
But
into
let's
the ground,
see.
aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We
How
rendezvous
many
in the
flares
vacant lot
do you
up ahead.
have?
Hold on.
How
How
prepped
are
are
we
you for
supposed to get
this?
back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No, I want to be back before that. Don't worry.
It's just a
I have
little
something
entertaining
worked
to
out.
me where it's like, oh,
Now,
you know,
let's get this done.
we're an environmental terrorist group who's
Well,
just kind of
that
like
diversion's not gonna create itself.
barely getting by. But I have all these explosives
Jesse's dad was
and
in there,
guns
right?
and ammunition. at the ready at all
Mako
times.
poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer.
There might be some reason, I don't
What
know.
do you care?
There is,
No.
like,
I want to hear
it is, but it just ruins, like, the little, like, oh, we really need the
Worked her
help.
ass off for years.
Just a little bit.
Finally, she caught a break.
I guess that
Top
makes sense.
billing. Parents
But it's
were
like,
thrilled.
you are literally,
And then,
like, look at
right before
Biggs and Wedge. They are armed to the
Her
teeth
dad had an accident.
at all hours of the night.
collapsed from overwork.
They sleep
And
with their
in the
guns
worst
in their
possible
pockets.
place.
Exactly.
Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before
Biggs
someone
has
found him. Been like
magazines
that ever
on his
since.
shoulder. Or on his
No change
shoulders.
whatsoever. And that's what got her into planetology.
He's just
Learned
ready.
to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Wedge, stop playing with the cats. They might have rabies. Are we gonna...
Jesse's got a theory.
There we go.
about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't
Oh,
shut
okay.
down the
Guess he's
reactor
done.
soon,
That's fine.
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
Ugh,
I
boy.
see.
I'm trying to think of goofs and gaffs, but my mind
Mako's the essence of life
is
itself.
running at like 100 miles an
Memory
hour,
and hope.
so that's
It's not
fun.
something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no.
Cloud, you want to look any less edgy
Don't
in
tell
that shot?
Jessie about
Jesus.
This little Chad, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Listen, it's just in his
Well.
blood. He can't help it.
No problem.
You know what's also in his
Be
blood?
serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit
Friggin'
out of
Don't.
us.
Knuckle poisoning.
This guy.
I hate how I immediately knew what you were gonna say.
Talking about.
Yeah, well, I'm not even gonna get into like
We've got what we came
specific, but just like
Gotta
the
stay
process
here.
for a
Wait the
soldier
signal.
is
so
just, yeah,
quiet.
dunk him in a tank,
Just need to
Mako,
get past this gate.
and they'll either become Captain America
Where are the
or
guards?
die. Who knows?
The two, and one of them really worked.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's fine.
Also, I want to point out, I love that like some of like the 80s, 90s future aesthetic that they decided to use was just LED strips tied around fences and
I
railings.
think it was Jesse.
This had better not
Like,
get
what's
in
the
way of
point?
our
Who?
plans.
What does that do?
It won't.
It's like putting RGB on, like, RGB lights on your RAM. It doesn't do anything. It just
Yeah.
looks cool.
Don't
They're like-
see anyone.
Where, like all over there.
That'll happen.
Hey man,
Who's
let's
that
walk
serving?
way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling
Right
around
here, yeah.
from the back, right?
Why? If it, like... Ooh, spooky red. Alright, whatever. That's not protecting or warning anything. It's just silly.
I like how it doesn't go around the table. He goes through it
You gotta teach the table who's boss.
as it slams into the back of your head.
It's fine. Me and his table are going places. Also, here comes your favorite part.
Yeah, it's the hospital.
Elemental. Okay, I think I'm already equipped for this. Chakra. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
I think we may have just realized what our next week's would. As I'm talking to you, we were just I'm talking to our producers for the show
Scout it out first.
because the producers have to talk to the principal. And we
What?
have a lot
You
of
trying to keep
injuries
us out
in
of
our
that?
show, mostly because
Jackass.
I'm an
We're in
idiot.
this together.
Alright.
Don't
Like
expect
where
me
this
to
is
And
going.
so I think our principal finally just said like enough is enough,
Give the word.
and so we're now
You can use
for
that vending
next
machine
week
over
we
there
have to do
stock
like
up.
a safety training kind of thing.
Guess
And
there's
so
a
our
few
producers
things
have to
that-
ask the fire department if they're willing to, or like the paramedics if they're willing to like help
I get
teach two
really hungry
children
when
how
I'm
to
nervous.
not die.
Remind me.
Alright.
It's just like the basics of like burns, hypothermia,
No better way to do it.
hyperthermia, hypothermia,
Okay.
cuts,
Let's go over the
bleeding,
plan one
all
last
that,
time.
how to use stuff.
It
It seems
sounds-
like a nice thing, but I also feel like I'm mostly gonna
Start
get
things off by cutting
very
loose when I
badly
won't
injured
see you.
during the thing on how to not be injured.
Yeah,
Which is
it's,
not.
Backup.
sounds like you have the safest
First,
environment.
Climb high enough to get a vantage point. Then
Well, I
go
just
to
do
town.
dumb stuff. It's not the. Oh, look at Cloud's beautiful eyes.
Oh,
But it's
so pretty. Okay, go on.
Hey,
I like how halfway through your
So,
gasp Discord
do you wanna
cut
talk?
out. I don't know why it's funny, but I find it.
Gotta love Discord. They cut off the most important parts.
Yes. Also, I love how, like, this scene is cute and all,
should have figured.
but I like how
That's
Wedge is like,
really
alright, let's discuss the plan. And then Cloud's like, alright, I'm gonna zone out for the entirety of it.
I'm not going just to look for work.
And he's like, Cloud, you got it? And Cloud's like, I guess.
Who needs a plan when you have
I'm gonna be a
anime
soldier.
sword?
The best
You're
of
right.
the best. Like
I mean, if you have an anime sword, you're basically destined to
I'll-
win.
I'll one up you on that. Who needs a plan
Isn't it
when
pretty
you're
hard to
anime
become a soldier?
Captain America?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not.
So now that you said that, you've reminded
I'll
me
try.
of a very old Japanese anime that featured Captain America in it,
Just promise me one thing.
and I hate it.
When we're
Have you
older
ever seen,
and you're a famous soldier,
honestly, it's like
if I'm ever trapped,
2009 art of
promise,
Captain
you'll come and
America,
save me.
where just, his chest is super
That's what
big and
heroes
his
do.
head's super tiny and just nothing makes sense.
Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Oh, I want to see that. I haven't seen that.
Fine. I promise.
I like how I just googled big chest Captain America and I immediately got it. So glad I'm saving this instead of paying attention to the story.
I mean, you've played it once before.
You're right,
It's
but
not like exactly like you're acting like you're going through this blind.
I know, but for the sake of the video and continuity.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
Oh no.
And then
I-
another flashback. Ooh.
Man, he just really does not want to pay attention.
No. There's Big Cap.
I feel trapped.
If I remember or feel like it, I'll put in the video right here. But who knows? It's just like,
That's
the more you look
signal.
at it, the more wrong it is.
All according to plan.
Let's go.
He's about as thick as the shield is widthwise.
Yeah,
What?
it's a
No,
problem.
that's horrible. Oh, that's that's
Yeah.
not right.
Yep.
That's not right at all.
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Hey, over there.
Oh, look, it's a twink. Get up.
Target sighted. Light him up.
Also, I love how, I know it's just plot armor, but I
But
love
none
how,
of them hit a shot.
no, well, they always shoot at the sword. Not the legs, not the exposed arms, not the head. The sword.
The sword's the weak part. Come on.
They're up there too.
Everyone knows that the sword is very clearly the weak part of a human body.
You're right.
We're surrounded. Where's our damn backup?
For a second, I forgot how to play this game. And that bodes well.
How do I get shot?
Just cut these guys open, it's fine. Cool. Just hate it, thank you. All of you. Sir, thank you.
You can't win.
Thank God. Damn it. As soon as I'm about to talk shit, I was about to say, like, thank God I really haven't been shot and, like, stun locked. And I got shot.
It's unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, you're upset, Biggs? Try being the guy that has to dodge these. Don't just stand
I
there.
mean,
A bit more time, and I got you.
Go ahead, defend.
Thanks is just hot. He gets to say what he wants.
You're right, but like, come on now.
I don't really have an excuse. It's just that Biggs is
They-
hot and he gets to say what he wants.
They ate my move.
Enough of you.
Stop.
Steady. Let's do this.
Stop, please. I need the chakra.
All good. All right.
Oh my god. Stop being stupid and just let me hit you. Are you
Smack the living shit out of you, come
kidding
on.
me? Okay. Good. Riot Boy is dead.
Try me. This won't take long.
Stop it. I just want a double chakra.
Still in it.
And then you will die. Come on, come on.
Let's do this.
Oh, it ate my chakra. Biggs, I need you to move faster here.
Right.
Where? Where am I being attacked? Oh, the weebs.
Not the moves.
Stop. Thank you. Get off me. I need to heal.
What do you think Stop's gonna do? They're like, oh, he said stop, okay.
Eh.
Hey, 12 guys.
Time to get serious. All good.
Grenade. How many grenades you got, dude?
I mean, it's just like things and Wedge.
I know, but we're the good guys. We're supposed to be plot well equipped.
Look at those ants, just putting work.
Oh no, not the dogs. I'd honestly rather just deal with the dogs, because I can just do one counter stance and they're all dead.
Don't worry.
I'm surprised that PETA hasn't said anything about it.
Well, these things clearly have tails on their heads and are monsters to society, so PETA doesn't care. Pokemon, on the other hand.
I remember when Animal Crossing got released, the PETA got mad, and they were like, "You shouldn't do that," which just makes me angry. And
Yeah.
sad.
Do you know the whole deal with PETA?
Yeah, they do not so nice things.
Yes.
Come on,
I'm-
leave Animal Crossing alone. That's sacred.
Gotta give
I'm
it my
just
all.
limit breaking these dogs. Because I'm over it.
I'ma get him.
All right.
Hey, I need them to stop. Also, I wish Wedge would just, like, shoot at them, maybe?
Don't eat me. Please don't eat me.
Or no, Wedge, Biggs. I don't know why I'm dyslexic today and can't...
You please use your
What?
It's our special. Don't fail me now.
Let's
I just
finish
can't make
this.
words.
You got it for literally no reason. You might as well use it.
Yeah. Oh, he's trapped by a dog.
All good.
Stop by a dog?
He's trapped. Not shot. If dogs start wielding guns, we have issues here.
If the dog has like a pistol in its mouth, like,
It's just the Zamazenta or whatever the sword dog is
Enough.
in Pokemon. Which I can't remember those legendaries' names for the life of me.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
I'm glad we finally won. Oh, god damn it.
Of course they store mechs here.
Let me fight.
Oh,
You ready? Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Cool. Wait, I could just... Nope. Didn't mean a chakra. That's fine. Let me just limit right
Personal. Now. Let's do this.
And I missed the braver. That's fun.
what's fine.
All good.
Please stop shooting me.
Come on.
The sweepers.
Called sweepers. I feel like they're
Cause
something. Well, they're literal mech.
I'm waiting.
they sweep the battlefield.
Or they get stuff on. Like, come on.
You're right, but so far I think they're winning against me. Because I'm just getting...
The fact that it requires 2 against 1 anime boy. It's kind of wearing in its own right.
I'm just getting stun locked. Stop shooting me with your bullets. I could use you right now, Bahamut. And be appreciated.
You're up.
For public cruises.
I need this boy. I just realized I still gotta do the VR challenges, and I'm not looking for it. The summon one.
All good.
Just get staggered.
Let's finish this.
Come on. I just need you to die. I maybe... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fine. Maybe should have brought a pair of revival earrings though.
All good. All right. That'll do.
I don't know what this sweeper's doing walking into the wall, but I'll take it.
I'm a little confused. He's trying his hardest. It's first day on the drop.
I mean, when you get bashed in the head with a sword and then a giant dragon swipes at you, what else are you supposed to do?
It's not like he didn't exactly talk about that
During robot
like-
training.
Yeah. Like in case of dragon.
Eh. Don't die, I guess?
Good job.
Even then, that's kind of. I think they said don't die. It's
Yeah.
more of along the lines of just some.
Oops. Hell yeah.
Now that's what I call
The
teamwork.
teamwork. Wedge. You threw down a trip mine.
Well,
I don't know what else you did.
Teamwork. That's the team.
All right, assholes.
No, DreamWorks makes Shrek.
How long
Anyway.
have you been considering that?
What?
How long have you been considering that for?
5 seconds.
Oh,
Aren't we having a
makes it
wonderful
even
time?
worse.
Taking no
Yes.
notice in there.
That it was just right there. Also, hi Biggs. Glad you came down from your vantage point to join us.
Even though you had the advantage,
Yes.
why would you do this? Time to
You
fight
know
Anime Boy.
Anime Boy 2.
A second dance. Just the two of us.
This town ain't big enough for 2 anime sword boys.
just gotta give a pause to the fact that no one
The
shoots
engine roars with excitement.
at all.
It hungers
Well,
to
They
be
but-
just
set
don't do
free.
anything.
The thing here is that
Fall back.
soldiers, first of all, are absolute maniacs and freak of natures. So if they just want a one-on-one, you just let them.
It's not our problem, man. Just
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle.
Because I think the fear is,
For all the miles
if
on the
they're not
clock.
fighting the enemy, they'll just kill you, as he did to the 2 officers in the bike minigame.
I'm just as fast as I ever was.
At last, a long awaited dance begins. Here's to a fair fight, my friend.
Get ready.
Come on. Fight me. Got him. But not really. Vacuum wave. What? No, he ate my focus
That'll
rods.
do.
That's right, he cast ice now for some reason.
All right.
Also, I think Rocheful heals you at the start of his fight because he wants to fight on even ground, which is very respectable.
I told you we were gonna push
Well, that's
Although-
nice,
the
isn't
red
it?
line.
I mean, sure, he's trying to kill you, but like that's nice.
Yes.
Shall I keep you company? Open up the throttle.
Still in it.
Shall I keep you company?
Oh, sorry, I forgot how predictable he is.
I mean, that's what you get for being super flashy.
You're right, but I'm also super flashy. Just less predictable. I guess triple fire.
Feel my burning passion.
He's, weak to fire. So you know what? Let's toast him.
No escape.
Yep.
You're done.
Wonderful gift you've given to me.
And we'll do a little bit of stop.
Take it easy.
I think that's a very cool mechanic. On top of stopping their movement, you stop the decreasing of the stagger gauge.
I'm ending this.
Which is nice, especially since you're gonna need it half the time.
Oof. Just absolutely styled on him.
Satisfied?
Alright, now for real this time.
With such
We
wicked
won't see him
pleasure,
until
hardly.
2025 or whenever Part 2 comes out.
Whenever the
There
world
are
ends,
heights
Yeah.
we'll have
to
part
which you
2.
and I can still soar.
More sweepers. But why? And why if we were such a problem before, why didn't you just use all of them to begin with?
They need to be dramatic. That's part of their contract.
I know. But just use all of them. You have his base armed to the teeth anyway. Just do it. And then he just kinda full on betrays him, but it's fine.
They get animated on.
We really
Yeah.
must do this again.
That's not a sentence I ever thought I would say.
Until then, try not to
Yeah.
die. I'll see
You
you
know,
on the road.
sometimes you just gotta
my
be ready
friend.
for the unexpected. And when that unexpected is anime, just take it.
I can. Have you been reading any new books?
No, I can't read.
I'm illiterate.
Yes. I don't like just
Yeah, 'cause it's the perfect time. Segue into an audible sponsorship.
I
Perfect.
they're not paying me, so they get nothing. But I don't know. It's like
Gingy. Oh, go Gingy.
yeah. But still, like I just books never really hold my interest, and
Right.
I don't know.
I've been reading
Also,
a
that's
lot. Mostly romantic comedies. I love those.
okay.
I don't like those super mopey ones like in Twilight. But at the same time,
That's not
I can't
romantic
help
or comedy. That's just
I
what
love it when
somebody's into.
they may know exactly that everything is so corny.
Yeah.
I would like those. I was reading another book and I thought it would be a romantic comedy, but it was it wasn't. It was very dramatic and I almost cried.
All right.
Like I wasn't ready for it and I knew it was gonna.
Wedge will be
What
fine,
are
but
some
you
of their
won't be if
titles?
they start asking questions.
While we're here and making
And
content.
who were they?
Oh, I forgot the
First
title
piece
of the
to
book.
party,
Where's my
another
e-reader?
avalanche cell.
Oh, it's
All
charging
over
because I
now,
killed it
friends
last night.
guard.
Nice.
It's all
I
over
drained it from
evaluate.
50 to 1.
Lately,
I could
it's
not
a
sleep
great
last
pain in
night
the ass.
because I drank coffee by accident.
Now,
And so
Wait,
I
hold
just
on. How do you drink coffee by accident?
I don't know. I was like I need milk, and I just grabbed something, and it was not milk. It was coffee.
Did you finish it? Or was it just the one sip that's like, I'm up?
I grabbed a cup and I like warmed it up, and then I took a sip, and I'm like, oh, it's coffee. I'm like, I can't just like put it away now, so I had to drink it all.
God.
The problem is coffee.
Okay.
Yep.
Mission complete.
Thanks, Discord.
Let's make our
Also
way
makes
back
it
to
so
the
like I'm still tired.
Right.
So I'm just tired, but I can't go to sleep,
Yeah.
which is the worst.
looking a lot more crowded now.
You
Security's
said
out in
coffee
force.
like 5 times. I kind of want it, but I don't need it.
I have orange juice.
So
Oh, geez,
are we
good.
not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went
Mainly
back,
considering
he'd only get upset.
I don't get enough sun.
As a soldier wouldn't understand.
I need
Worried about it.
vitamin D.
Yes.
Oh, this has been orange has orange juice has vitamin C, but that's fine. I've been making more ice cream. That's one good thing I've been doing since everything's been dying outside.
Over here.
Yeah, why not?
Like I made like a French.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but
God, I love
wait,
Discord.
where's Wedge?
Good. And I would have more if I didn't
That was close.
didn't want to get diabetes.
We'll go get him.
That,
The
you know what?
diabetes.
That's fair. I cannot blame you on that.
How you doing?
Also,
I
I
don't
love
have to worry about. I don't have to worry about it though. Like really, because I am very, very thin.
yeah.
Come on.
So I could probably eat it.
Not my finest hour.
Also, not to derail from your ice cream,
Just swinged,
but I just realized Wedge has grenades on his side. Yet,
Let me see.
he did not use a single one.
Here? That's...
Come on, man.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine.
I love this scene though.
Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
I have frozen the app. Oh no.
Now that was a gunshot.
It's fine. I'm smart.
Look at him
Is that a
smiling.
smile I spy?
And then he immediately panics because he's like, oh, I can't show emotion. I'm anime robot.
It's not safe here. We should go.
Let's
Listen,
leave.
being anime is pretty difficult, alright?
Yeah, let's leave before you try to give me more human emotion.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
Come on, that place isn't that like.
With a
You
little
don't need to
trick
like
I've been dying to try out.
shimmy like that. It's not that bad.
I think she's just giddy. Either that or they had an issue. I don't
can just move. You don't need to do that. And her cold blank stare while she...
Yeah, I was about to say.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further
Frightening.
notice.
Also, I love how there's
For your safety,
Shinra soldiers everywhere, and not a single one of them is like, hey, you with the big sword, or you three with the guns.
no attack.
Where did you
Or-
come from?
Please go home.
Yeah, and why do you have bullet holes literally everywhere?
Yeah.
And why do you faintly smell of gunpowder?
Also, this is pretty much a Vietnam veteran right here.
Oh yeah, I love this old lady though.
It's Wu
She's the best.
Let me get my gun. I'll teach him to mess with Midgar.
I'll
Don't you
teach
worry
you mess with
about me.
Midgar.
I killed myself a platoon worth of bastards back in the war.
Yes.
Whoa, the
Thank
knife.
you for your service. Now, if you would just allow me
Just
Bruce
crazy,
Willis now.
crazy lady.
I'll maybe support you back home.
Yes, let's enter this one not
Right.
conspicuous area where
Through
nobody
here and we're home
is and where we're perfectly
exactly are
hidden.
we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Sure hope so.
Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't remember, does this chapter...
Cloud was
And-
just saying how he hoped
No, it
that you
ends when I
find a
get
big gold
back to,
special next time.
Really, huh? said
the
that?
apartment.
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to
I
himself.
thought I ended at the
He's
jump.
inside.
Guess
That's
not.
that's right.
I get another healing material. Wow.
Okay then.
I have a billion
Maybe
of
I'll lend
those.
Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
revival. Actually, no, that's a little useful. And one of the boxes for my own personal use.
Should be somewhere around here.
I'm glad that
Bingo.
nobody has been to this
I had
maintenance
figured
area
my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're
in
here just
I
like
don't
he
know
said.
how many years.
Parachutes?
Mhm.
It's very
What do you mean half
convenientary.
figured?
Let's
50-50
not
is
check
pretty
this
good
box.
odds if you ask me. This is gonna be
Wait,
fun.
Also, this is terrifying. I get they
Thanks,
have
guys.
parachutes,
I really appreciate you coming all
but
this way
as
with
somebody
me.
who's just
And like I
terrified of
said
heights,
before, I'd be grateful
I
if
hate
you kept
this.
this between us until after
So
the mission.
fun.
I don't wanna
I've been
complicate
skydiving
things.
once and it was amazing.
oh god,
Okay, who's ready to fly?
I am a coward.
Me?
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
I can't handle that shit.
Wait, I almost
I
forgot.
think I would probably
One more
vomit
thing.
on the way up, and then on the way back
What
down.
in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in
Wait,
full.
she's gonna give me a kiss. Oh, my enemy brain.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No,
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
Love these characters so much. Also, I remember in one of the trailers that they showed this skydive part, like a small clip of it, and you see Jessie and she's got her arms and legs out, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's T-posing. This isn't done yet." But you'll see in a second, like she actually is in that pose for a
I
reason.
wish I could have
It's
done
just
more.
funny to me.
Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah?
Motivation from
Yeah.
Cloud. Wow.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
What?
Now,
That's
more
not
than ever.
supposed to happen.
Eh.
He's not supposed to give motivation.
He's a
supposed to
keeper,
be
all
soft
right.
and moody.
Yes.
Yeah. Together,
Well,
we can take on the world.
oh, there's the T-pose, but not really. And then as for Cloud, like, I want to get into detail, but I also want to wait until I get to the end to really explain it. Because I don't... Granted, there's a very good chance 2 people are going to watch this video when it goes up, and that'll be it. But for people who haven't played the original Final Fantasy, I don't want to dive too deep into his character. But it is very purposefully
I'll head home on my own.
purposefully
That's
done.
okay.
I'm only a little sore.
Yeah. He's been in wars,
It's
you
cool.
know.
We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
He's seen shit.
Cut that out.
He's done shit.
This way.
I love how Wedge just
Think Jesse and
looked like
Biggs
a
made
creep
it
for
back
a second.
safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check
Also,
on
I'm not gonna mess with
We'll
the
talk
Doom
about
Rats
his
like I
lessons
did
anyway.
Sure.
that stream, because they just kept dusting me to death.
Think we'll have to fight
Oh
Avalanche?
yeah, I remember that. You were fighting against those rats and you just died.
Yeah.
It was right after you talked to Jesse. And so
Well,
I
this
was
is
just in
Biggs'
my head.
place.
I just love the
Guess
idea
he
of that
hasn't made it home yet.
you guys are
not.
having a heart to heart, and then the next
Hope
day
he
she's
isn't
like,
worst casing
"Go."
again.
Like,
He's got a
oh,
habit
and
of
she just
overthinking.
sees you like
Just
on
more.
the dirt that you gnawed on by some
Outcomes to his
rats.
headlines.
She's like, oh,
Wouldn't have
okay.
guessed.
Yeah. Well,
And when
here
he
goes our
worried,
best hope.
I worry. Yeah. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
You wanted to leave Midgard, didn't go over. I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor bombing.
Libras.
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside.
Did she not like? Well,
Hmm.
never mind.
Lots
I
of
had a
pretty
joke
girls
and then
trying to make
immediately
it big
forgot
on
it. So
stage
pretend like it
with
was
you.
funny.
So don't hang around or
Don't
they
worry
might
about
get
it.
the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They
Oh,
know
really
about
now?
Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one
She
more
thinks
thing,
she's an
bro.
actress as she
It's
walks
all
around
game
with
to
a
her.
gun
Don't
at her
fall
side at
for
all
it.
times.
You lost me.
And military grade armor.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
Also, I love how Wedge is like, don't fall for a trap. People love to gossip, but I'm gonna yell that love is the play in front of Jesse's house. Cause that can't go wrong.
I'm gonna try to find some living work.
Huh. Oh, that's what happened to Wedge. Just like on the ground.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Murdered.
Bigums, Reggie, Smalls.
Bigums, Reggie
Brought a
Small.
new friend to meet you.
Friend of me too.
These
Also,
little
he
guys
does
are
say
my
the
Don't say
full
it.
name, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Love it.
Hey, don't be scared.
Absolutely
Deep
love
down,
it.
he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good
Hell
job,
with it.
guys.
If I
Great
go back
work.
to him, I think he says the cat's full names.
Aw, I missed you too. Oh, Bigums, acting so tough. Hey, bro, wanna chill with me and the gang for a bit?
Who's the gang?
The cats, dummy. Who else?
Yeah, there it is.
Bigamus Rex, Reginaldo, Mr. Smalls.
Right.
What an absolute madman. With his cats. And might as well go see Biggs before we go to Jesse.
You know about the
If I could remember where his house is. Where was it?
Try another distro route?
Me wanting to leave Midgard.
I like how Wedge. Oh, no, there it is. He showed me, but all these houses
Bottom rung.
look the same.
Oh, hey, Cloud.
Which
Survived the
makes me
jump?
very lost.
How's Wedge?
He's fine.
Well, that's good to hear. Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something
Boy, I
happened.
forgot how
But Jesse
long
been
it
acting
takes to
weird.
actually
I knew I couldn't just
get
ignore
stuff
her.
in Adventure Capitalist.
She must be
I used to have this game back in
struggling.
elementary school. That's how long
We should be able
ago
to
it
finish
was.
before morning.
You're
Why
right.
don't you go and see if she needs any.
That has to have been like half a
Thanks.
year ago, considering
Huh?
you're 12.
Boy.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
our
It's
chute
just-
was blown.
It's an
pretty far
easy
off
joke to
course.
make.
It felt like a bad omen or
Boy, that
something.
was like It's just back when I lived in
some
El
rest.
Paso, so it would
You
be
need it.
around about
Roger.
6 years. It's been 6 years
Nice.
since I last played this game.
And
Yeesh.
thanks. Really.
God, it's been 6 years. I think that just kind of dawned on me, like, oh lord,
Time is whack.
I don't like it.
No, it's gross.
Scares me to
I don't
death.
like time. Time can. I don't like it.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife,
Oh,
I was
Jesse,
wondering
why
when
are you
you'd
so
show
cute?
up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for
I
stepping
love
up,
her. She's perfect.
Merc.
I know. I like how she
Now,
just
for the
keeps
cherry
giving
on top.
materia.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind
She never
coming over
uses it.
tomorrow night?
Just gives it.
My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you
Where does she get all these
seriously that
materia
desperate?
from?
She's
let
just,
go already.
you know, resourceful.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
I hate that you get a choice here. I'm saying no promises, because I'm gonna be nice to her.
Promises, but I'll think it
Love
over.
her.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, Loosh, Black Millie, Red Shelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, you are so adorable. You know that? You just
That
leave
wasn't it.
everything to me. It'll be great.
Jesse's in love with idiots. I'm pretty
Nighty-night.
convinced.
Ooh, wouldn't love.
God, she's so cute.
She's perfect.
Bad idea.
Yes, not as perfect as Tifa, but pretty up there.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor.
Stranger running.
Do you have anything else to
Appreciate
say?
you coming. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. But good luck. Thanks for the refresher. Tomorrow's gonna be a success.
Alright.
I know it. We've all put in
And with that, it's finally chapter 4 after one failed recording.
Oh god, they put loot boxes in Adventure Capitalist.
Oh boy.
I didn't know you can do that.
Alright. And with that, chapter 4 is done. God bless. Finally got off my ass to record it. But is it actually, though? Please, for the love of God.
We have to do this all over again.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
a heart-to-heart with Tifa. That's
You were
right.
out for a while.
I was really
Just
concerned that the
walking.
next chapter was just gonna start.
I
And
ran
I
into
just
Johnny,
was not
by the
ready.
way. Said not to worry. He was
I'm
getting
not
out
mentally
of town.
capable enough to do this again.
Oh,
No.
that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time
I
ago, I
love
said I'd be there
these
for her.
characters.
Made a promise. So,
They did flesh him out more in this than previous game.
Oh yeah, well, the previous
Can't say
game
this is
was
quite what I had in mind
you
when I
only
took it
had
on
so
way
much
back when.
time, and you, like,
if you want to talk, I'm
there's only so
listening.
much you could do. You only had so much
Huh?
time, and that was the introduction
What's
of
with
these
you all of a
characters.
sudden?
Now that they're established and
Like
they've
you're
had their
losing that
arcs,
hard
now they can
edge.
go back and
That bad?
make those
Not at
arcs mean
all.
so much
I
more.
like it. Maybe Marlene won't
And
be
add
so
in
scared
extra
of you
details.
next time.
Try even more.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh?
You're so cute.
I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Now
night,
just
then.
exit out the low resolution door. That's fine. We can just ignore it.
Good night, Tifa.
Okay, now that's chapter 4. Oh, it's not. How long is chapter 4?
sleep.
I need to know.
Sweetest dreams.
So I was not mentally prepared for this. I thought it was just that.
What's wrong?
Come with me, quickly.
Dun 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 dun.
We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, pop.
Ready?
You know it.
Actually, I think that is Jeff.
Let's head for the bar.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I can. Oh, it started. Oops. Yes. I needed speed for this. And everything will be fine.
Oh god, they're all using Impale.
It's fine.
Kill it?
Because they're all dead anyway.
I should probably go grab lunch. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I still haven't eaten lunch. I haven't even eaten breakfast.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna just tell you this. I plan for as soon as
No holding back.
Chapter 4 is done to end it and then record Chapter 5 maybe Thursday.
So like, what is this chapter even over for?
We have to get through these and then get to the train station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Can't even see them unless they make
It's probably
It's
another
not a
like,
journey.
yeah, it's like 5 minutes ish.
Alright, I might as well just do it.
Yeah, give or take if I am
We're running
capable.
out of time.
any other way.
Yeah, over here.
Again?
I want to explain the plot that's going on right here, but honestly, I don't care too much.
This way. Gotta be
And you know, it's probably better that I hold off on actually explaining it until the end. Have you seen the ending for this game?
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yes?
Okay.
I think.
And has it been explained to you?
Not really.
Okay. Then I will hold off. And when we inevitably get there,
Barrett,
Where you been?
I will break
One
it
of
down.
these days we'll get there.
we gotta do
Yeah, well, we're a little over halfway through. I'm pretty sure. I have to check my drive, but I think we're at like chapter 12 now? And the game only has 18 chapters. So, it's not too much longer, hopefully.
I got this. Come on. No more games. It's over.
Come on, Punch Lady. Beat up them ghosts. Power.
Every little bit.
Here we go. That's that.
Die, please. These things are just HP sponges, and I hate it.
Midians are historical remains
Keep
of
it together.
Let me
domestic wealth.
No escape.
What?
I'm doing this little pop quiz thing, and it's like, Midians are what? I don't know. I'm right. I'm just guessing where.
That's how I passed high school.
I mean, that's how I've gone through high school so far.
It's a pretty worthwhile strategy. I don't know what I'm supposed to be attacking right now. Damn it.
I got it.
Just smack something eventually over it.
You're right, but considering there's something everywhere, It's annoying.
It's on you.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
Bring it. Heads up. Whoa.
Come on now. I just need you to die.
Dude, that's something you should be saying out loud. I just need you
To his ghost, yes. Because they're a pain.
I just need you to vanish.
No, they need to die. I don't care. Come after me, YouTube. I have no money to begin with, so what does it matter?
You can't demonetize me if I don't make any money.
Yes.
All set.
What do I even... I guess I'm ready.
Don't give up.
Get me started. I need you to die. Come on now. What the... What do I have to do?
Let me handle it. We can't keep this up.
I think I just have to stagger it. I think that's it.
It's on you.
Hang back.
But to do that, I need to keep killing this stupid ghost.
Take the lead.
All set. Here. Take that.
Yeah, every time I kill a ghost, the stagger rate just rises. Right. I hate these ghosts. They're just spongy and in the way and always stop your progress.
Go in it.
Let's die. Okay. Or I just get wounded. It's fine.
Every little bit.
Oh my god, stop, please.
My turn.
Focus trust, please. Get staggered.
Gotcha.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
these guys are just health sponges, aren't they?
They are, and it sucks, and I just had all my health drained. What the hell?
Stay strong.
Can you come down here, please, sir? Thank you.
Hope you're ready.
Nope, Tifa. Punch the thing. Okay, thank god. Yeah, I just had to stagger it. Oh my god. They're so annoying.
Running low.
Uh-oh, Jesse took a tumble. Don't look at me like that, you ghost. That's indecent.
Huh?
The hell?
Jesse,
You okay? Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
She really does have two left feet. Who knew?
we ain't putting on a damn show. The hell were those
Also,
things? Some kind of-
seeing
Now I
the
know.
slums at like early morning feels so
Guess
weird.
I shouldn't be surprised, so never
Because I
can
don't
tell
think
what
you ever
weird
see
shit'll
it
come crawling out
with
of the
this kind of
scrap down
lighting
here.
again.
It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
Especially after it blows up.
Wish I could say it didn't,
Well,
but yeah.
We'll get there when we get there. Which we already have, but we'll get there when we get there.
God,
Aw,
this is
anime
so
boy.
embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in
Being all
distress.
heroic
It happens.
stuff.
What? What did
you do to your leg?
What did you do to your leg? You put a little
does it
bandage
hurt?
over the
Not
one piece of
nearly
skin
as
that's
much as the
showing.
fuss everyone's making.
Why?
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any.
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
Uh-oh.
If you need
Barrett's in
someone to
trouble.
step up, I'm your man.
Also, I like how, despite Wedge having an ass injury, they get him to not go on the mission because he just pounds his chest a little too hard.
So here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone. Clouds in. The mission is on.
We
Go
did
and
it.
raise
We're
some hell for
officially
me,
part of the
okay?
plot again. After being left out.
Listen, Wedge. I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health.
No, you're not.
Which
You're
makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
bad.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5.
Cool.
Once
Get
you
to the
got your gear
train,
in order, head
and
to the
then
station
for
the
real
meet.
this time,
Got it?
Chapter 4 is done.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you.
Thanks, Dad. They're giving me $5.
I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
Cool.
With old Wedge in charge, this place will be safer than ever.
I doubt that.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks.
Adorable.
I need them.
Okay. Also, I think by the end of this playthrough, not just this episode,
Let's get going.
I'm gonna need a full count of how many times I
After you
say
take a
these
deep
characters
breath.
are cute or adorable.
I
I
can tell you're
just
nervous.
keep
You
saying
can do
it.
that in
That
editing.
obvious, huh?
Have fun editing all of that.
I'm
Oh
ready.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Isn't the walk supposed to
Train station we go.
moving down under us?
Come on. Cloud, I need you to run like Sonic fast. Not whatever this is. Need super speed.
This is the only time you'll acknowledge Sonic.
Yeah. I know I showed you, but I tried playing Sonic Heroes the other day, and that game actively doesn't want you to play it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of boost pads where it's just like,
And no, it's okay, you know, homing attack these enemies, but your teammates are gonna do it, so you're gonna miss, and then you're gonna die. And that's chapter 4. What a fitting ending to just hate on Sonic.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
It's cutscene,
All we can
Beautiful.
do is hope.
and then for real.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. I already put the word out. More's coming too. Shut them all down by the day, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us. Not us.
Oh, excuse me, sir with gun arm. You're not suspicious.
Play it cool.
The only one that's not suspicious here is Tifa. And even still, she only is quote-unquote suspicious just because she looks different from all the generic people. Did it. Finally.